Hello. Hi.
Uh,
How
c-
how you
can,
how are you?
yeah, I'm very excited and hyped to finally stream some games.
Yeah, me too.
Uh,
It's my first time, so be gentle.
yeah, I haven't been streamed for a long time. I mean, casted the games. So someone in the chat could confirm if everything okay, like sound issues or something. I will just uh,
Oh,
turn on the StarCraft sounds if those are fine, like those sounds maybe.
okay. Okay, so
We're just waiting for Benna to join the game, and then we'll start.
okay. So I should be in the game now.
Okay. Uh, yeah, let's see the first game between Sun and Canadian.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I'm very excited. Let's see.
oops, um, there are some issues with capture. Okay, now it's fine. Okay, so what we have here is the Sinon, the pink Zerg spawning at the top right, and his opponent, Canadium, Protoss spawning at the bottom left on the Eclipse. So you're a Protoss
Hmm.
player, you should know a lot about this matchup.
Yeah, it's true. I play Protoss, but I'm a very low MMR player. But I think I recognize also he's going for a fast expansion, and that's uh, that's pretty normal today these days.
Right.
And
Oh,
so far,
Sinan has a
it looks good.
drone idling behind the mirror line.
Oh, okay,
Now it responded to something. Uh,
okay.
some mistakes at the beginning of the game happens. Uh, did you
Uh,
play your games at the CPL or have you not?
I did it at the preseason games. I played them, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, it was a fun experience. This is my first CPL season as well. So far I'm very happy to be part of CPL. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great experience. It's my first time as well. Oh, the Canadians trying to block the hatchery building at the natural. So two drones are going to
Yeah.
accomplish that probably.
Yes.
Yeah, one will just chase the probe and the second one will build the hatchery. Okay.
Yeah. This
And
is super safe.
yeah, I think Protoss just assumes that there's an overpull happening. So yeah, he does adds a cannon before the Nexus. And he's just trying to be safe because at some groups of the CPL there were some games that where Protoss went Nexus first,
Okay.
and it depends how many links will the Zerg build before droning again. So there are only two drones and two at the main, so four in total,
Yeah.
and they won't do anything, right?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So far I also versus Zerg. I only have one build order. I also do Forge, then Cannon, and then Nexus, and then Gate. So far it looks familiar, but I know, for example, that some Protosses open with Gate first. But I have no idea about the details about this.
Okay, interesting that there's still drone scouting the main. Uh,
Yeah, that
and
is
the Protoss can't do anything about it.
true. Yeah, it doesn't happen often to me in my games.
Okay, so Zerg finally has managed to get gas for layer, so fourth layer, and will kill that kinky probe, scouting
All right,
everywhere.
so he decided for layer first instead of speed. Okay.
Yeah, before Zergling
So
speed, and he's not doing also the Hydralisk bust
right. That's
from
also
manufacturers.
an important branch. Yeah. Um,
So
yeah.
scouting is still going on. That zealot can't leave the gate at the natural to avoid Zergling run by.
Yeah. It happens very often to me. It's very annoying. Um,
Yeah,
and
and he can't know for sure that there's no Zergling speed because he lost the scouting probe. So
yeah.
he should. And have you like learned the wall in for Protoss? Oh, and he going out. He will kill those Zerglings probably, right? Only one.
Mhm.
I haven't seen for a long
Okay,
time
he's
that
going
the
out.
drone is scouting for this long. Usually it is lost or isn't there at all at the first
Yeah.
place.
Yeah. It hardly happens to me, so it's very special. He sent it. When did he send it? Very early in the game. Oh, there's the
Mm,
speed. Okay, the zealots. I'm I'm a bit I'm a bit worried for the zealots here.
Yeah, zealots will get lost immediately, and they didn't do any damage. But they scouted the link count, and the Zergling has Zergling speed. And the first cursor is gonna get single overlord that's hanging over the base. But there's another one which still hasn't been scouted. Oh, and the
All
drone is
right.
still there.
Maybe one day he can ferry the drone out when he has the upgrade with the overlord.
Yeah, it should be saved maybe someday. And Hydrogen is just
Okay,
going down, and the Scourger orders to destroy the Corsair.
a second Corsair, so
He didn't kill a single Overlord yet. He decided to go to the Scout, and the second Corsair is also going to destroy that Overlord at the third base. Not,
yeah, now they
and the Overlord, one of the Overlords is retreating to the safer place, and that one will probably, he decided to leave it for later, you know.
yeah. I sometimes I sometimes wonder when Scourges like chase the Corsairs. Sometimes I have the feeling that the Scourges are slightly faster than the Corsairs, but
Yeah, it seems
because
like they are
sometimes
a little bit. Ju-
when they chase each other, or when the Scourge chase the Corsair, sometimes the Scourges still connect. Uh, yeah.
yeah, but they glitch out before they connect usually, and then they just fall behind. You know,
Okay.
just before they connect, they somehow decide to stop and let the cursor go away.
Oh no, I didn't know.
Yeah, maybe we will
So
see that today.
so
Uh,
is there is it micro intensive to do that? To
I don't actually know. Okay, the Zealot
mhm.
speed has finished, and
Oh yeah,
this
okay.
Protoss
So
has +1 attack upgrade and 4 Zealots at the middle of the map.
yeah,
Oh no, it's 7 Zealots, and he decided to retreat. He
yeah.
didn't even
One
got.
zealot will get caught up. But yeah.
Yeah, he didn't even get up to the natural to see how many
Yeah,
hydraulics are there and Sunkens. And
he
he
hasn't
decided to go
done.
more Corsairs, and he's getting an air attack upgrade for those.
Yeah.
And he already has 5 of those. So let's see how the
Yeah.
Zerg will deal with it. He killed one
One
Corsair
Corsair
already.
down.
Yeah, doesn't think very
But
advantageous for
I'm a bit
Protoss.
worried. I'm a bit worried for Protoss because he hasn't done much damage.
What
And
damage?
not much damage so far. So, and if Zerg can grow without without disturbance, then might get very dangerous for Protoss, I think. Or for example, if he masses too many Hydras, I think it's already very dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, Protoss have the Templars to deal with
Yeah,
Mice
that's true.
Hydra.
Yeah, that's true.
The game just starts. Protoss will
Yeah,
probably soon take the third base, and it will be a long
yeah.
game because Zerg seems like very defensive at the moment, and he's still pumping the hydraulics out of the hatcheries. Only 40 drones. What is the Protoss's plan from now on?
I think they had to get this big ground army consisting of Dragoons, Zealots, Templar, and Archon. And this will be sufficient as long as the Zerg does not have Hive Tech, I think.
Yeah, but Archons are pretty expensive for Protoss. I mean, mining from 2 bases. He will need some more bases as soon as possible. And it seems like he doesn't have an idea what to do right now. He's just standing at the middle of the map and just now trying to take the third base. He didn't check if there are any Zerglings out there, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Corsairs are trying to do something, but there are Scourges on the map. Now they see. Let's see the connection between Corsair and Scourge. Okay, first term. Oh,
it's good.
It covers all of the hydraulics out there, and those as
So
well.
far, it was good, but
right, some micro from the Zerg.
Reinforcements.
I like how Zerg actually engages this. He just sends like small groups of hydraulics, so they won't die from the single storm.
And from many directions, so it was pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah, feeling like Zerg is still slightly ahead because he's still on the third gases, and he's taking the fourth one. And Protoss just now starting to build some defense and the Nexus itself.
Yeah.
What's that hydraulics doing?
Where?
Yeah, just right outside the Protoss natural. And he's trying to deny the third base because he saw it with the Overlord.
Yeah.
He built a pylon wall, but it's not hydraulic side.
Yeah.
Okay, he cancelled the Nexus. So yeah, he did kill the probes, so there's no point probably to continue this. He could kill all of those pylons. Now there's engagement. Okay, okay storms. Zerg trying to snipe the High Templars and he didn't succeed. Okay, he lost all of those hydraulics out there. And there are some on the high ground. It's pretty good position for killing those zealots, and he even storms the zealots himself. And what is the upgrade situation? It's only +1 attack for Protoss, and 2 are carapace upgrades for Zerg. I think Zerg has a massive advantage at this point because Protoss still not making a second upgrade, and Zerg is fine just being ahead of upgrades.
I agree, yeah.
And he even managed to cancel that Nexus
Does
first time.
Does Protoss know about the 4th base of Zerg?
I don't think so. He should suspect something, that there is probably a base somewhere, but he doesn't have a way to know where, because he didn't even scout it the 4 o'clock. Okay, some desperation from Protoss trying to do something in this game while taking the 3rd base.
Yeah,
and now the Zerg is going to attack from behind. This is gonna be pretty bad for Protoss, I feel.
Oh, this is...
Because he has a large amount of lurkers behind.
Yeah. He's losing drones, but it won't save him, yeah. It won't save Protoss, I mean.
Yeah, he's going to lose all of his army here. He did some damage, but I don't feel it's enough.
Oh, the evolution chamber upgrade. It's not finished. It's not finished.
Just 1 second.
That's some damage.
Yeah, very lucky for Protoss.
Yeah.
If he managed to stabilize by taking the 3rd base, maybe this attack will pay out at the end.
Yeah.
He's still ahead of supply. And he even killed the natural.
Well.
Yeah, it turned out okay. I feel that Zerg waited too long to defend this. I understand that he waited for lurkers to pop out, but yeah, it was too late.
Yeah.
I feel like Protoss didn't have any observer in this attack, so now he's pumping those. Now he will have the way to deal with lurkers. So he has 8 gateways. No, I mean 10 gateways, actually.
Oh, yeah.
As they're trying to retake the base, and he's going to ultralisk stack because he managed to bank up 1500 of gas at this point. Look at that, they both tried to take the corner double gas expansion. But Protoss managed to do it first. Oh, those storms. Oh, on the top of the zealots. He lost all of his zealots just because of those storms. Okay, he still have some. But Zerg's not defending this, his natural. Again. I feel this can cost him the game at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't have many units.
You know what? Protoss is mined out at the main and the natural.
Yeah.
So it's huge economic advantage for Zerg. So if Protoss loses all of his units, he won't be able to reproduce those. Okay, I didn't see that he has so many minerals in the bank.
Yeah, it doesn't look like that Zerg stabilized. I think he will lose his main base.
Yeah, he will probably lose all of his main base if he don't get reinforcement from the 3rd and 4th.
Maybe they can do it?
Oh, those Ultra is doing a lot of work here.
Yeah.
Oh, and those whiffs. Yeah, he cleaned the base just by using those ultralisks, almost. Now when Zerglings have adrenaline, yeah, Protoss army don't have any. Is not that threatening, and he's still
Yeah.
ahead by the upgrades.
Yeah. But I have the feeling that Protoss is focusing more on unit production than Zerg at the moment.
Yeah, but those
He's,
units at the Zerg's mains were probably lost anyway,
yeah.
so he didn't try to control it this much. And Zerg just denies every base Protoss tried to take. He doesn't know about the 6 o'clock base yet, but I feel like when he realizes that there's no other place for Protoss to make the Nexus, he will just send some links there, and it's gonna be. It's already
I
very
wonder.
rough position for Protoss.
I wonder if he will attack 11 o'clock.
I feel like he's trying to do that. No, I mean he's trying to just stabilize at the 11 o'clock himself. But he could maybe send some army there. Okay, there are 3 Sunkens already, but I mean before that. Okay, now Zerg sees that there's a base at 6 o'clock. Will Protoss cancel it, or will he send his army to secure the base? No, I think that Zerglings will eat the base very fast.
Yeah. They
There's
are
no
very
way.
fast.
Look at that. Incredible. They
Yeah.
they actually do have attack upgrade. I mean melee units of Zergs.
Yeah, the Protoss upgrades are still lacking in comparison to
Yeah, he somehow
Zerg.
forgot about those, which will probably cost him the game.
Yeah.
Zerg is so far ahead.
I agree.
And he's making his final upgrades for units. And probably when those will be finished, he will just stomp all of the Protoss left, all what's left of him. I mean, and even
Yeah, I
Storm won't
agree.
help you. Finally, Protoss secured the 4th base for himself. Now he can safely mine from 2 mineral lines, while Zerg is having crazy mining. Okay,
Yeah.
he will poke the Protoss, kill some cannons, kill some units, and those ultralisks. Yeah, they will just destroy everything Protoss has over here. There is
And
some
Zerg has
army.
lots and lots of gas, so he can reproduce the ultralisks.
Yeah, that's an insane amount of gas. And he even didn't start mining from the double gas expansion.
Oh, you're right. Okay, so it's
It's only
he has
those at the 4 base.
he has all the gas in the world.
I actually played Sinan at the first week, and it was like
Okay.
very long ZVT, yeah.
Okay.
I won't tell the result because this game will maybe be casted sometime soon.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a very fun game. Like, probably the
Okay.
most fun game I had in the CPL.
And you said it was very long.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was probably all of the map taken. Actually, Protoss managed to get some army to counterattack, but there's no Archons or High Templars here. So this will be cleaned
Yeah.
out.
Yes.
Or will it? He's focusing the ultras, but there are all 7 ultras here. It's like
Yeah.
control group of those.
Well.
Yeah, it's equal amount of dragoons and ultras. It's not enough for Protoss. Yeah, I think that the reason that Protoss is losing is just mainly upgrades, because he had such nice attack at the Nitro and he killed almost everything
Yeah.
at the main base.
You're right. For a moment when Protoss was attacking the main base, I don't know, 10 minutes ago or something, I
Yeah,
wasn't that sure if Zerg would made it, but
yeah, it felt like it could go either way. I mean, the game. So the upgrades advantage is doing its job in this game. Okay, Zerg
absolutely.
is taking his time, not finishing the Protoss because he feels like he has complete control of the game. Protoss can take any base, anywhere, and Zerg will just take hold of the map and wait for Protoss to die by itself, himself.
Yeah.
I feel like very confident game from Sinon, just uh, getting advantage from the by using like massing upgrades for his units. Okay, Protoss's plan probably to take the bottom, like 6 o'clock base. Yeah, I can even see the probe here. He has enough minerals. He didn't even take the gas at the third, and he's not mining gas anywhere. I mean, only 2 probes at the main. Okay, what is he trying
Yeah,
to do?
the game went already very long. I can only imagine myself in the situation. I would be very stressed. Uh, yeah, but now the main army is getting cleaned up.
Yeah, and it feels like it's everything Protoss had. Only 7 zealots at the natural. And he's gonna give up soon?
Probably yes.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, there's it. And it was interesting, very interesting.
Indeed. Oh. Oh, were you guys writing in the chat? I somehow forgot to read it. Thank you for watching. We're going on to the second game of this group. You're welcome, Canadium.
Okay.
Did you explain the thoughts you had at the game? I just didn't follow the chat. Maybe you could. Yeah, Light Swarm, I did see it. I will just start the game.
Yeah, I'm ready. So uh, let's see. But it's not a regame, right? So it's still it was best of one, right?
Yeah, all of the games were best of one.
Okay, yeah. Just checking, just making sure.
Okay, we have Canadium as a brownish Protoss spawning at the top right, and Gnome Gartis as a Terran player spawning at the bottom left. Same map every game. Oh, You should fix the microphone. What's happening? Do you have a building process there? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine now.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. Yeah.
Do you like the PvT matchup? Do you feel like Terrans are
Um,
like sandbag for you?
uh, I I'm actually afraid of of the matchup. I I never feel really good when I play against Terran because I'm a bit afraid if I go into a fight, I will lose my whole army. But I think Terran is also very afraid
Yeah,
and to go forward. And I think both players are just afraid. And
yeah, sitting at their
yeah,
bases. I mean, Terran sitting in his at his base and Protoss just waiting outside of the Terran base, waiting for him to leave the base and just attack from all the sides, just surround the
yeah,
Terran army.
because it goes very quick. Um,
Yeah, it doesn't
if
seem
Terran
quick for the
has,
viewers, but it is quick for the players. You have to do so
yeah,
many actions to do everything,
mhm,
to deal with all of the opponent has against you. Pretty late scout for Protoss. I mean, he didn't even try to take the gas, which
mhm,
when I started to play ladder, every Protoss tried to do that this map.
yeah. Well, I just a few days ago I got feedback from a coach,
Right?
and he told me um, I should scout in TVP. He told me uh, for my or I should scout after the pylon directly to just get my probe inside
Yeah.
and watch out for whether Terran cuts gas or stays on gas to determine which strategy he's going to go. Uh,
Yeah.
so
What would you do if you see Terran doing what he's doing in this game? Did he say what you should do?
um, no, I didn't ask for that. So that would be the next question: how to react the correct way. But
Yeah, it's actually not common what he did. He just removed all of the SCVs from the gas. It's usually just one SCV mining until you have factory finished,
okay, I
at
didn't
least.
know.
Yeah. And yeah, it's gonna be the expansion, and he should return all of his SCVs at the gas, mining gas. Will he build a bunker to defend against the aggression from Protoss? Does
Mm,
seem like it, yeah. But it's not at the front, so it's slightly further behind than the barracks. So maybe Protoss could poke the barrack with
okay.
Dragoon without range.
I always wondered: is there a reason why the barracks is not in front of the bunker, or why is it next to the bunker?
Because the barracks will be attacked. Like
Okay.
maybe we could.
Should I leave?
No, no,
We
no!
can
Don't,
try.
don't leave.
Okay.
It should be fine after some time. Yeah, it's fine now.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
And he's going. Yeah, he's going to the rivers. So it's gonna be very messy, I feel. If Terran won't build engineering base soon, he will suffer
Yeah.
very hard. And
On the
answering,
other hand, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
yeah, answering your question about the barrier in front of the bunker is that because it will be easier for Protoss just to attack it with zealots even. And
Yeah.
it's also to form the wall so the dragoons won't run by. You see?
Right. To run by. Yeah.
Yeah. Some units can run
Yeah.
by,
Because.
but not dragoons. They're so large and
Yeah.
clunky.
Yeah, that makes sense. The run by. Because the goons they do have some HP.
More
So
than
yeah.
5 dragoons probably you can try to run by.
Yeah.
But if I see Protoss doing something like that, I just pull the SCVs to block it. But it's usually enough having just barrier near the bunker. There were a game yesterday at the CPL where Terran lost just because he didn't have bunkers somewhere like blocking that gap.
Okay.
He even lost the
Oh.
command center at the natural, which was
Oh
unfortunate.
no.
And the river's going finally to the main of the turn. Let's see, is there any defense? He's building third factory, but still no engineering bay and armory or starport or anything. You should consider turning something off to
Okay. Yeah.
to remove flags. Maybe some downloads. I don't know.
Yeah. So the only thing that's still open is well, StarCraft itself and Discord. Yeah.
Yeah, you can leave and I will just show you my screen maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
I will leave. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you should see now.
I do. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, river is coming. Will Terran GG immediately, or will he try to defend it somehow? Yeah, he doesn't have anything. And he can't. Does he have a siege mode? I didn't follow that.
He should. Yes.
Oh, 4 kills from the river, and he's not reacting at all. Okay, 6
I think I
kills
saw
probably.
it in the machine shop.
Yeah,
The siege upgrade. Yeah.
I think I saw as well, but he didn't siege a single time. His river just waiting for SCVs to return. And what is the reaction of the Terran here? He doesn't have any defense building. Protoss giving him some time to manage to defend defense. Nice jump from Canadian, killing 6 SCVs. What?
How do you usually react or pull the SCVs to the other network? So, do you use lots of hotkeys or?
Usually it's F2 screen hotkey for the main and F3 for the natural, and then I just select everything, F3 click, F2 select everything, F3 click. You know?
So that's probably the fastest way, right?
Yeah, it's the fastest, yeah. But after you have like 3 bases and a lot of factories and rally points, then you don't have enough screen hotkeys to bind everything. So only 4 gateways against 4 factories. Terran is trying to end this game as early as possible. He's not even building engineering bay. Actually, if Protoss went Dark Templars, he will just kill everything. Oh, look at that scarab. Oh,
okay.
it
He
glitched
still
through.
connected. I thought the scarab.
It should, yeah. Actually, he should have 2 zealots instead of 1 dragoon at the shuttle, so that he would uh, like distract tanks more. Oh my god,
Yeah,
it's even 6 factories. I like it very much.
yeah. I don't know how many. So Protoss needs more than 6 gates to keep up with the 6 factory production. I think. So.
Okay, Gartis, I love your idea actually. But what if we went some invisible man?
Hmm. But hasn't
That
he
would have been
started?
disaster.
It would be an absolute disaster. But he should have the mine upgrade so blue, right?
You can select the
Yeah.
vulture.
He has, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot you're not in the game.
No problem. Actually, we can do it in the future like that, because this way we always see the same screen, and I will only commentate on the same picture that you commentate, and there
Yeah,
will be
let's
less
do that.
confusion, I think.
Maybe we can do this. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's
And
no zealots even in production for Protoss. How will he manage to deal with this attack? Oh, there are some in the shuttle, but he lost the river and zealot.
yeah,
He retreating. Now Terrence is sieged up just
yeah.
outside the natural.
This
And
is the worst part when you are playing Protoss and Terran is in front of your base. You really feel the pressure.
so you can feel what Protoss is feeling in this game, right?
I suffer with him, so.
Yeah. He doesn't have zealot speed and not even researching. Ouch. I feel like if he had enough zealots, he could break this, because there's not enough tanks. And even vultures on the control group, I see. Almost.
Yeah. Um,
Where is the shuttle? The shuttle is empty. Protoss only now started the third base. Oh, and he's bleeding his units away. No. Yeah, those dragoons are essential to just surround the Protoss. Oh, I mean the turn. But I feel like it's too late. Terran is in position to siege.
mm,
Arbiter is on the way, but it's gonna take 100 seconds to produce it. I mean,
yeah.
literally. Okay, Zealot Bomb. But nice, very nice spread of the siege tanks. And they're not clamped, so a single
Oh, and the
mine will kill.
mines.
Yeah. There were no observers there. And he's losing all of his units. Although...
Yeah.
Oh, and he's sieging. Maybe he will kill his own siege tanks. No, no, won't happen. Not this time. Yeah, and
Now
units are flooding in more and more.
yeah.
And Arbiter is almost done, but too late. Okay,
Yeah.
GG.
GG.
And we're gonna have more games with Gartis, so we're looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Let me switch to the overlay. Yeah, it's gonna
The
be...
game the games were very interesting so far, so
Yeah, I kinda like this build from Gartis. He just decided to finish the process immediately. But yeah, I feel like the lack of turrets is pretty dangerous, and even lack of scans.
Right, yeah, you pointed it out several times in the game that what would have happened if Protoss had some Dark Templars, yeah.
Dark Templars or even good control of the shuttle would help Protoss to defend it. Yeah, Arbiters actually take exactly 100 seconds. It's the longest time for a unit to take to build. You can join the game.
I thought
Yeah, I
I
forgot.
stay like that because it's just working fine, and
Yeah, okay, I forgot.
we won't risk a lag and so on.
Yeah, let's do that. Um, okay, it's gonna be another game of the Gartis, which has spawned at the bottom left again against the pink Zerg Sinan. So it's gonna be a winner's match.
You're right.
So we saw 2 games against Protoss, which they both managed to win. So it's gonna be interesting. Will they match each other equally?
Yeah, I like how he's writing power overwhelming always at the start of the game.
Yeah, or something. I always
Oh
do
yeah.
that when I like train some build orders. Just
I
write cheat code.
always
So
type first. I always type first black sheep wall or something.
yeah. Do you know all of the cheat codes?
Of
How many do
course.
you know?
No, not all of them, but I like show me the money and black sheep wall and power overwhelming. Um, I think these are all that I know.
Okay.
Which is the one with infinite energy?
It's Magic the Gathering. I think, or
Right.
just the Gathering. Yeah, it's just the Gathering, right?
Yeah, that one is cool too.
Yeah, it's fun to, I mean, cast a lot of plague or storms everywhere, or irradiate everything. When I
For
have,
mind controlling everything that is sent to you.
where's the drone going?
Oh, is it a cheese? No, no, it's not. Okay,
Probably
sorry.
he's gonna make some sneaky ninja hatchery. No, no, not this
It
game.
okay.
So turn
Or
is
does he?
going to the mech, I think. No, yeah, it looks like it because the barrack placement is weird and he's mining the gas, and Zerk will scout it immediately. Yeah, he has enough gas for factory. And Zerk is going free hatchery, so if Terran decides to go 1-1-1 build, he will do, I think, enough damage. Uh, what's what's the what's happening here?
Yeah, I was wondering, does the drone fit through? It did, yeah.
What's gonna be the reaction from the Zerg? Let's see.
Maybe we see some queens in this game because it is sometimes used, right? Versus mech
Yeah, I think
queens.
it's the best reaction against Mech Terran, which goes Mech from the beginning.
So that would be interesting to see some queens.
Yeah, let's see if Sinan does that. I think he could. Okay, Vulture is going to spawn soon, and there should Sunken be starting soon. No, I think it's already pretty late, but the drone is distracting the Vulture from attacking. Oh, And he's not even going.
Hmm.
Okay, I was expecting some starport, but he's not building it. Okay.
What's there on the left side of
It's
the base?
armory.
It's an armory, okay.
So he's gonna defend from the Mutalisks, like building a lot of Goliaths now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very natural when Terran is going Zerg and he's expecting Mutalisks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now Zerg is ready for Vultures run by, kinda. I mean, not run by, but one Vulture probably could be killed. It takes 3 shots from Sunken to kill it.
Okay. So if Terran would go now, there's a chance for Unbuyer.
What? Transfer to bias?
If Terran would start an attack or not an attack, would try to run by, like a few seconds ago, there was a chance, right? So with the
I
three,
feel like one Vulture would have been dead. So it
only
would
one
be.
Vulture. Okay, so
But now,
now it's different, of course.
uh,
Uh,
he should see by the length of the creep that there is probably Sunken. Oh, he's gonna even send the SCV to see how many Sunkens are there, and he will see a lot of Zerglings there.
yeah.
And yeah, he managed to kill the Overlord, so it won't be enough supply to build enough Mutalisks from all of the hatcheries. He's gonna be supply blocked soon. Oh no,
That problems.
see at the top left
Right,
statistics.
yeah.
Okay, only 3 Goliaths. There's only Goliaths are there. And the range upgrade is finished. And interesting that Terran decided to go armor upgrade. Haven't
Yeah.
seen. I usually go for attack upgrade, but I don't know the theory behind this. Maybe Gartis at the chat could maybe elaborate.
Is it because of the fast the Zerglings they hit so often and so fast, and also the Mutaglaive always um, do these micro damage like uh, 1 damage or 3 damage or something, right? So
Yeah, but by my experience shows just that when Muta see Goliaths coming, they just retreat. They don't try to, fight with Goliaths.
right, and with that logic in mind, the attack upgrade would be the
Yeah,
correct
you see the
choice.
range? Zerg just can't fight this.
Yeah.
He just can't. I never saw Zerg fighting Goliaths just this early and win.
Yeah.
Yeah, just as I said, Gartis, they don't fight you now. No?
Yeah. What can Zerg do now? So can he stay on Mutalisks and Zerglings, or
No,
he
no,
has
no.
to go into? He's going into Hydras.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's a natural
Okay.
unit composition for Zerg. Just mass Hydra. I feel
Yeah.
like, yeah, like 2 Hydra are equal to 1 Goliath maybe, by strength. Not even single siege tank. If Sinan pump Hydralis now and he like gather army to move out and punish him.
Yeah. But his minerals are not that high, so yeah. Okay, Terran is moving out.
Yeah, maybe in the case if Zerg goes mass muta, like only muta, then upgrade is essential. Maybe more important than attack, I don't know. He's saying it's flash build. Okay, then we will stop questioning it.
Okay, you're right.
Okay, single siege tank is just outside the natural of Zerg. Yeah, I feel like it's not enough for Protoss. Oh yeah, I mean I'm for Terran. Let's see. Does Zerg even know that there is a attack going on? Yeah, he sees with Overlords. They're still on a single siege tank. I feel like... Oh, there's no move upgrade. I mean speed upgrade for Zerg. They seem very slow. Yeah, it's still evolving. And he should attack from behind as well. But he managed to kill the siege tank, so it's probably be fine for now.
Yeah, there's another siege tank coming,
Yeah, now he has both upgrades ready. In his bleeding units, but nice micro from Terran, and yeah, it just feels not enough strength from Zerg. He's doesn't have any upgrades. Yeah, seems like very strong build. If Zerg doesn't go earlier upgrades. Okay, upgrades will be finished soon. Zerg is just waiting for that. And now upgrade is finished. No? No? Now it's finished. And that's the time he attacks, but it's just too many upgraded Terran up. Yeah, and he GG's.
GG. Pretty nice.
Another good game from Gartis.
Yeah.
And we will even see another one today, which will be final game for this group. Okay, let's start it. We have Nom Gartis at the top right as a blue Terran, and light pink Terran MG Queen. Weird name for a Terran player.
That's right. I'm always thinking about Zerg when I hear Queen, but yeah. And the trademark power overwhelming is in the chat.
Yeah, he's using it every game. But I don't feel like it's the reason he's winning. Gartis is tier 1. Yeah, it seems like it should be there. Benna, which tier are you? Tier 2?
I ended up in tier 2, but I could also be in tier 3, so something like that, yeah.
Yeah, as everyone at the staff said, you should not focus on which tier you got, just focus on the games. It's just for management.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
So Terran versus Terran. We didn't have a Terran versus Terran today, so
yeah, it's gonna be first Terran versus Terran.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's not gonna be the last one. But it's actually a pretty interesting matchup out of all of the mirrors. Maybe I'm saying that because I'm Terran player, but I feel like it should be universal. Maybe people playing other races just don't appreciate how strategic this matchup is. And it's a lot of action usually as well.
Yeah, I think it's I don't know, it looks complex to me. For example, I don't know, I have always this idea about what to do if if your opponent sieges up, then you cannot attack him. But
Yeah, you should do
uh,
just the same. Siege up somewhere
yeah,
and just sit.
yeah,
Just take a lot of
but
bases.
I always observed that there's also lots of movement, and people find are looking for weak spots or something, and try to exploit something, and, or try to outrange another tank with a scan or something. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
a lot of
actually very
these
fun.
things.
It's very fun playing and watching as well. You know,
Yeah.
there is some what meme about how TVT is like sleeping pill. Sleeping medicine. You just watch some TVT and yeah, you're good for the night.
Really? Yeah. I should Google it afterwards, and maybe you can send me the link because I want to see
No,
it.
I mean it's just like prejudice, if you can call it like that.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
ZVZ is
I don't
very
know.
action, a lot of actions, and TVT is like the opposite of that. But I don't feel like it. Okay, the Queen is going for a starport, which is seems like it's gonna do some damage because oh, it's gonna be even 2 starports. I didn't
Two
see it
star port.
behind the
Okay.
minimap.
Yeah.
And Gartis is going for, I mean, factory expand.
Do you play lots of? Do you often build raves or not so much?
Well, from time to time, but never from 2 starports.
Okay.
I usually go for like a single starport and then pump
Uh-huh.
sound braids
Yeah.
and yeah, like build 3 of those and then fly in, or wait for an opponent to fly in with cloak.
Yeah.
And I usually go for engineering bay very early, so to be prepared for some
Mhm.
weird stuff. So let's see, will Gartis have some defense against it? Flash build won't save you this time. You have to build some anti-air or even
Yeah.
anti-invisibility.
That's also one thing that scares me about Terran versus Terran is I have the feeling that so many things could come. So there's raves, but there's also tanks, but there's also vultures. So and all these possibilities. So
And he will scout. Wow. Did he just send it at the corner and forgot about it? Or is this intentional? I feel like it is. Okay. Well played by Gartis. Now he will send
yeah,
all of his vultures because yeah, maybe he thought about it because it is unusual for Terran to wall in TVT. It's usually if you don't want opponent to scout you, right? And
really, this is already like a
it's
tell
suspicious. It's
if you
suspicious, yeah.
wall.
For me, it would be suspicious.
Okay, wow. Okay, I didn't.
But I don't see that he was preparing. He's just doing it now when he saw it with barracks.
Mhm.
Yeah, well played by Gartis. Managed to scout it in time. I mean, not in time, but
But it's a bit sooner or a bit ahead of time.
yeah, it would have been crazier if it would be like
Yeah,
control group of raids.
yeah.
Will he manage to build any turret? Let's see.
I a
Where
few
are
days
turrets?
ago I saw, I think, Artosis clip, and he gets really angry when he tries to build turrets in a SCV line versus Zerg, because he's expecting mutas to come any moment, and yeah, you know,
Yeah.
you probably face
Yeah,
that
I saw a
problem
lot
every
of those.
day, or all Terrans face that problem every day.
Yeah.
But these are so many vultures.
Oh, and here she retreated. It's actually she, that's why, hence the queen.
Okay, I see.
Turns out.
And he really broke the wall.
Yeah, you see how bad the raids are. Even without
Yeah,
entire defense in time, he just.
yeah,
I mean, if she built like few siege tanks behind those starports, it would have been enough to
mm,
hold that vulture attack. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, but well, one siege tank was killed, right? So during the attack, so the siege tank was a bit late, right?
Yeah,
So
it was killed, I feel like, when supplies were killed, right?
okay.
Because the siege tank outranges, I mean, vultures.
Yeah.
So it should
Yeah,
have been
siege tank
killed.
is a vulture takes forever
Now
to
Goliaths
kill.
are out.
Okay.
Oh,
And
cloak.
yeah,
What will you do against cloak? And the answer is nothing, I just attack. Till the end.
uh,
Yeah,
it's a
look at
brutal
how
game.
long it takes to kill, like 5 damage per attack.
Yeah. So
Okay.
did Garthis win all his games in his group, or?
Yeah, it seems like it. He was pretty active. He was the only person that played all of his games, and he managed to
Yeah.
win all of those. Every
Okay.
single one. So it's gonna be it for the group number 30, and we're gonna switch for the group number 31.
Okay.
You can see the matchups at the screen. So the first game is gonna be Eskaya Prime against Thirst Lord, another TVP. Um, yeah. So this time the Terran will spawn at the bottom left, and it's gonna be Eskaya Prime against Thirst Lord, which has spawned at the top right. I don't like the color choice. It's gonna be hard to tell
Yeah,
which player's units are there, especially in
that's true.
TVP when there are a lot of mines. But okay, we'll deal with it.
Yeah, it would be worse if it would be another if it would be a PvP or TvT when the units are even the same of the same race. So then it gets really difficult.
Yeah, I was casting with Stimo once,
Yeah,
and there were a ZVZ where there were actually ZVZ.
and mass circlings.
Yeah, and there were Zerglings all over the place, and we couldn't tell which Zerglings are there, which
Yeah,
was fun. He even switched to cast like this. I mean, where everything was yellow. He was so tilted.
I, maybe the players starting to troll the casters and say and choose the colors in a way that they are so similar
Oh,
that
yeah. And Protoss did the worst thing he could. He stole the gas. Let's
Yeah,
see how the Terran will react. I feel like Sky Prime should be a pretty good player, like tier 1 or tier 0. No?
okay, okay.
Maybe, I don't know. Probably this group,
I don't know either.
yeah, probably tier 1, so he should react properly.
Okay.
There are several possibilities, like one of those is you just expand and then kill the gas later
Yeah,
and build a bunker and just
yeah.
defend while you don't have siege mode. And the other possibility is to add like second barracks and kill Protoss if he decides to expand. But SCV is
Okay.
scouting that there is no Nexus this early from Protoss. So there is no reason to build second barracks. Probably he should just rush for factory. But he's not attacking the simulator. I don't know what's the plan for Sky Primes right now. What's he gonna do when... Yeah, he's sending the Marine to kill it, but... Yeah, and now he's sending SCVs. Should be more? Yeah, 4 SCVs, probably. Magic number? Let's go it like that.
Yeah.
Okay, what is Protoss doing?
Yes. What is he doing?
He's chasing the SCV away. What will he do after that?
He should get a Nexus, I think.
Yeah, it probably is reasonable. You either build Nexus or you build something like a Citadel and then Templar Archives.
Yeah, he probably
If you
gets his
want to kill
Nexus, right?
Terran fast.
Yeah.
People in the chat says that there are probably some D ranks, which is, I mean, assumed by default. And then we tune it up or down a bit after we see the game. We can assume just by how he reacts after he got 100 of gas. Will he build the factory immediately or... Yeah, he's delaying the factory a little bit, but it should be fine. So 2 Dragoons and the ranges will be finished soon. He will poke down the barracks, I mean the bunker. It's very annoying to deal with when you're a turn player. You should constantly pay attention, like how many Dragoons you're attacking and are your SCVs repairing at the moment. It's very stressful and it's a very easy way to lose when you forget to resume repairing.
Yeah.
Two factories are going down, okay. And there's even Academy. Maybe to defend against Dark Templars, if just in case.
I always wondered how many minerals Terran uses to repair in these situations.
Yeah, you can look it up.
I should look it up one day, because it's now I want to know because I asked the question.
Yeah, I am wondering as well. Maybe you should look it up right now. It should be some kind of percent of the building cost. You know? Oh, he's not repairing?
No,
okay.
I meant I also don't know that, but I meant like in the matchup, the situation, it happens often like ranged goons attack the bunker at the natural expansion, and like what is a good amount of minerals to lose, what is a bad amount of minerals to lose, where's the boundary, like
well, as less as possible is the answer.
Yeah.
You should get siege stack and siege mode as soon as possible. I mean, you don't even need siege mode when there's 3 dragoons, I'd tell, but now when there's 6 dragoon, Terran should be very careful
Yeah,
because
also
they
with
will one-shot the tank. You see what he
yeah,
tried to do here?
yeah. He's already
And he
pouncing.
failed to do that. He was focusing the bunker, but it is getting repaired
Yeah,
just in time to save the bunker and all of the
yeah,
siege tanks. Very good play, but by Terran.
yeah.
Didn't even lose a single siege tank. Only one hit. Great job, I'd tell. And he was getting an engineering bay. Oh, it's flying away. Turret is here, so he's pretty safe for now. So let's see what's his plan gonna be when he will switch to the vultures production.
Is Protoss getting a shuttle or just observers?
He doesn't get anything. I mean, it is a river
He gets a
somewhere.
shuttle. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, he's getting shuttle for now. Yeah, it's in the river on the way. And he's getting shuttle speed, which is great. I like the turret placement. You know how many shuttles with river I killed just by a single turret near the command center? It's just uncountable. Every time Protoss try to fly in. I mean, it's not very high level, right?
Is he going to build 4
It
factories?
looks like it. He just has enough minerals to do that. And he has armory, but not upgrades yet. Zealots lack upgrades are on the way, and the river. He's got enough zealots to load the shuttle, and then sconces are happening. I mean, yeah, he does see all of the army of the Protoss, and he sees, or is he? He didn't see a river. I don't think so. Yeah, he's scanned just outside the range of the robotics facility. So I don't think he expects a river coming. But I very much like the build of the Terran. It's just some 6 factory 2 base push, which all of the novice Terran should focus maybe on. It is very strong. And how many gateways are there? There are only 4 gateways. Do you see the problem here?
I do, yeah. I think he probably needs. Terran has 6 factories, so he needs more than 6. That's what I know, but I don't know how many more.
Yeah, it's very bad sign when.
Yeah.
Okay, hold it.
But
What?
The 6 factories they just finished, right? So how many cycles they already have produced?
I feel like he has like 9 tanks.
He had the 9 tanks there. He had 2 factories for a long time and then added 4. Yeah. So and vultures they are very quickly produced. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah. So it goes very fast. Yeah, I forgot that. Yeah.
And the Protoss is not controlling the exit of the Terran. I mean, Terran just leaves the base, and Protoss is not ready at all.
Terran gets lots of space for free.
Yeah,
that's a problem.
Now it's just so easy for Terran to stomp the Protoss. I mean,
and I think.
But he has 3 shuttles. You know,
a 2 flank attack is ruled out.
Yeah,
I think.
Seems like it. Only if he loads up all of his army to the shuttles. Now Terran is sieged. Probably the problem is that Protoss didn't scout that 6 factories are coming. But he's not producing army because he's supply blocked, which is unfortunate. And he doesn't have arbiters. Maybe he... Okay, shuttles won't help him either because there are 2 turrets. So he's just contained. And Terran is sending his units probably to the third base of Protoss, no? He should deny the mining here. Probably he doesn't know yet.
Yeah, it's not a nice situation for Protoss.
Okay, he's creeping in. That's fine. He's having even more tanks right now.
Yeah.
Okay, now the zealots will be triggered. And yeah, it's gonna be a disaster, I feel. There's no way Protoss will hold too many siege tanks, even with upgrade. Somehow he managed to get that upgrade in time. Yeah.
Nice game, yeah.
I feel like very strong turn players at those groups.
Yeah. By the way, do you there's this Saturday there is this King of the Hill or King of the Tier.
Right?
Are you playing or?
Yeah, I am. I probably
Okay.
will have time to do that.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm on
I
tier 2 1.
cannot.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, but
You don't have time, right? Okay.
yeah, I cannot. A friend is getting married. He has a bachelor party, and I have to travel to my hometown. So
Okay, let's watch the game. So we have Zerg player spawning at the top right, which is Kamodas, against another Terran player, which is Clorox. Okay, so 2 Terrans in this group. So probably it's gonna be another TVT sometime. Let's see how this turn will do. Is he gonna do any good? Do you like watching TVZs?
yeah, definitely. So I think I like all the mixed matchups. And for the mirror matchups, maybe ZVZ is a bit
hard to
I don't
follow.
know. it's very different.
Yeah, it's very different, right?
And PvP a bit.
But I mean, you are Protoss. You should
I am.
feel
Yeah, yeah.
familiar
I
with
should be.
you should enjoy it, like the most beautiful matchup.
Yeah. you should always enjoy when you play StarCraft. That's what the StarCraft players do. They enjoy their time playing the game and working very hard to improve.
When I was playing Protoss, I enjoyed PvP very much.
Oh, okay. So why did you switch to Terran?
No, I switched to Zerg, and then I
You
switched to
switched to
Terran.
Zerg. Okay.
And now I'm playing the Terran the most, like the longest time in total.
Yeah.
So Terran is not gonna wall in this game.
Okay.
There is no.
But yeah. I know I was about to ask if it's a problem, but probably not, right?
It
For
depends
Terran,
maybe on the opponent. And at this map, is there a way? I think it is. There is a way to wall in. But I see nowadays Terrans wall in at the natural.
Okay.
Somehow. And
with barracks and two depot or something.
Yeah. And then you just leave the barracks after some time. You have nice entrance. And it's easier to expand that way. But I mean, if Zerg is going 12 hatchery, then there is no danger in playing either way.
What I also wonder about are these eggs. Why? So I can understand that some walls use these eggs to get, for example, a link-tied wall or something.
Yeah.
But why? Or so many. I see it in so many games that the players insist to destroy these eggs um, long after the early game. So in the mid game or end game or something. There there is no problem where the units can move through without a problem, I think, but they want to destroy these eggs or so. I never knew the reason. I never knew why
Well,
they do that.
the reason is very simple. They just like disturbing unit movement. So you remove
Okay.
those later so that your units can pass through freely.
So for example, on ringing bloom, I
Yeah.
do understand that you want to remove these uh, big brains or cerebrats um, from your base, because you can this way you can add, for example, one or two gates more in your base. You get some space, but with these eggs, I was never so sure.
Yeah, they just help you to wall in, but later in the game they just disturb your unit's movement. So if you wall in at the natural, then you will kill the eggs, but otherwise there's no reason to kill those. Okay, so Zerk is going to hatchery Muta and he's already taken the third base. And the Sunken is morphing, so those four Marines won't do any damage. They will just check if Zerg has defended somehow.
Yeah. Does he has speed? This is dangerous, right?
Well, depends on what he will do after Muta will spawn. He didn't even check if there is a third base right now. So Academy has just finished. So it's gonna be very late Steam. I feel like Terran is gonna suffer this game very much. Okay, he did get 4 turrets at the natural, so it's gonna be no go for Zerg.
But what about his main?
Oh, what about his main? Okay, there is a single turret which Zerg was afraid to attack further, and 2 turrets at the main.
Yeah, he's still gathering some mutalusks. Yeah.
Steam
How
Pack is
many
very fast to research. Look at
how
that.
many mutalusks do you need to attack turrets in a good way?
You usually proceed until 11,
Okay.
so it will be full stack, because
Yeah.
you have like 11 Muta and
Yeah.
1 Overlord.
Yeah. To stack them. Yeah.
Terran feels like he's moving out already. But if Zergs just build some, I don't know, few Zerglings, he will clear this out easily with Muta. Okay, Mutalis didn't do any damage at the base, but he will slow down the Terran moving out.
Yeah. Is there getting lurkers or?
Yeah, he
Yes, you
almost
hydralisk
had
already. Yeah. Okay.
a Lurker aspect upgrade. Attack upgrade's almost finished. Maybe after those 2 upgrades will be finished, he will proceed across the map. Oh, but Zerg decided to go to contain Terran. 4 lurkers are morphing at the middle of the map, and 5 hydraulics are going in. Okay, losing some Mutalisks, but that's okay. Just don't let Terran move across the map, and you're gonna be fine. If he sees those lurkers, it's gonna be very scary for him.
Yeah, it's probably too late.
Oh, and they
And
will...
he's get caught off guard, yeah.
And lurkers will just go into the main. No? But there's empty bunker. Okay, he didn't go further.
Also, with support from Zerglings would be good because this way the lurkers.
He managed to kill 3 lurkers, which is fine.
Yeah,
But he's still gonna be contained for some time. Is he getting tanked? No, doesn't seem like it, and he doesn't even have starport. Okay, 2 marines are not enough, and this bunker will go down. He doesn't have anything to deal with those lurkers.
Yeah, it looks very bad.
Yeah, it's pretty much unwinnable for Terran right now, because he doesn't have anything to deal with those lurkers. Not a single siege tank, not a starport. Yeah. When lurkers are knocking at your main, there is not much you can do. Yeah, and you lost everything.
Guys.
GG. Calling the turn player, and we're gonna watch how he will do at the other matches.
Yeah, it was difficult for Terran, but I also don't see how he could get that information that lurkers were coming, because it was like the mutas kept the marines in check, right? So
Yeah, but I mean, he did mess up his build. He had very late academy, and yeah, and he didn't have enough marines to just fend off Mutalisks and proceed across the map to the turn.
Yeah.
Usually lurkers are, I mean, natural continuation after Mutalisks, so he should have expected it, but he didn't know they are this far across the map and even buried at the natural. And then he scanned pretty late and lost all of his marines above the lurkers. Well, yeah. But I mean, it's very hard to play against lurkers. You have to scan at time, and then scan ends, and you don't see where you should shoot, and marines just walk across, and you lose everything. I mean, you should think about what you're doing at that point. There's a lot happening. Okay, so I will switch the game, and we're gonna see another TVZ against Eskaya King Prime, which is white Terran, and Yurk Kamodas, which is pink Zerg, I mean purple Zerg. And it's gonna be another TVZ at the same locations. And is it the same Zerg? I think so.
I don't remember. Shit.
I mean, we could watch like this. Yeah, it's the same Zerg and the Terran from the first match of this group.
Okay.
Which went, as you remember, 6 factories and just on the Protoss.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be another game between winners of first matches. And you see what Terran is doing here. He is walling at the natural, like I said, which is pretty common nowadays. I mean, not nowadays, but at this map.
Yeah. Circus getting his fast expansion.
Yeah, I mean, there's rarely a reason to go another build for Zerg. If you go 9 pull, then Terran will usually scout it in time and then prepare the defense. So the most economic build you can do is 12 hedge, and it's hard to punish it.
Okay.
Maybe if you go BBS, but Zerg's
What's
always
BBS?
BBS is like you build 2 barracks before supply, first supply,
Ah, okay.
at the middle of
Okay.
the map
At the
preferentially.
middle of the map, in the middle of the map. Okay, that's strong, yeah. Or I
Yeah,
mean, that's a strong attack, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
but I didn't see it for a long time, very long time. Uh, yeah,
It can come back. Everything can come back.
maybe someone does it with ladder. But I mean I don't play Zerg or Protoss, yeah. So maybe those races suffer from Terrans doing something like that. But in TVT, oh no, you know what? At CPL, no, it was some different tournament. Some Terran did that against me at Shakura's temple.
Okay.
So
At Shakura's temple,
yeah, so Terran is not walling in. He just built a bunker at the front. Okay, that's fine. Oh,
yeah,
did Terran
it,
scout the layer at natural? He's probably wondering why there is no layer. But he will scout it? No?
will he?
Will he?
Not yet.
He's waiting. Ah, didn't see any layer
Okay,
yet.
so he's in the dark, right?
Uh, well, you can assume. Oh, is he mineral walking another SCV? There is a trick, you know. When your first SCV about to die, you just click at the mineral at the main of the Zerg, and then you just mineral walk if he blocks the ramp with Zerglings.
Okay,
He can't block you if you mineral walk. Let's see. You see? He
he
couldn't
did
block.
it.
He
Okay,
just went through the units.
but is it there? I hope there is a list of things that you are allowed to do and not allowed to do. But this is legal, right? So this is not a problem, right? Too,
I
or is it?
I think it should be. There's no reason this shouldn't be allowed. It's
Okay,
just what you do. You saw the minerals. You clicked on those.
you saw the minerals, right? Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, it is. I just recently, I don't know why, I think I read a document with tournament rules, and they listed some bugs that StarCraft has,
Hmm.
and there were bugs that I never heard of before, like infinite nukes or infinite range pylons or something. And
Hmm.
yeah, I never knew that it even exists. And yeah,
Yeah. Some of those are fixed, but some of those are still present. So
and of
Zerk
course
is
there's
doing the
this.
same build as the previous
Yeah,
game.
and of course at the moment there's this uh, stacked SCV bug all over the place. So I'm pretty sure you read it somewhere or have seen it already that it is possible to stack SCVs in a way that they remain stacked and then you attack your opponent somehow.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty common right now. Okay, he's actually went for 2 factories and pumping Goliaths. Not range yet, but he should be fine. It's only 2 hatchery muta, but he's getting lurkers very fast. Actually, I like how the Zerg is playing. He's just doing everything very fast third base, very fast lurkers. Uh, it's just when I'm playing against Zerg at the ladder or against my friend, It's they just pump a lot of Mutalis before they even build Hydralisk then. But now it seems like Hydralisk is almost went across the map, and when the lurker aspect will be finished, it's gonna be a lot of lurkers. And he even lost the factory, oh my god. Yeah, probably for Zerg it would have been much advantageous to kill this machine shop before the upgrade was finished. Then he would have been way ahead.
Whoa, and these are 3 factories?
Yeah, he is building another 3 factories. Okay, lurker aspect is finished. Is he morphing any lurker? Doesn't seem like it. But he's getting Mutalis attack upgrade, while Terran is getting attack upgrade. So it's not what Gartis called flash build. Okay. He is building attack upgrade first. So many Hydralisks. Is he getting upgrades? No, not yet. He's just morphing everything to the lurkers. Third gas is still not mining. But it's gonna be very rough for Terran because he has no way to get siege mode. And if those 6 lurkers will burrow at the mineral, I mean at the mineral line of, you know what will happen probably? The Zerg will fly into the main, all of the Goliaths will go there, and then he will move in with lurkers. But no, that's not what's happening.
Yeah, but it would be a good
Distraction.
good move, yeah.
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 And he's not doing anything with his Goliaths yet. He should add machine shop, no? Oh, you see how Goliaths are great against lurkers. But it's not enough.
But now it's...
Yeah, it's too many of Zerg.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate. Yeah, if he loses this base, there's no way he could come back to the game. GG from the Terran player.
Yeah.
So
but it was already difficult after he lost the factory, right? So how was there a good way to deal with the lurkers that were coming?
Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Yeah, that's true.
If he didn't lose the factory, maybe he could have researched the siege mode and then pumped some tanks. And he even... Did he hit comset stations?
I don't remember. I have to pay more attention
to the game, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna be this time, and we have Thirst Lord as a Protoss player at the top right against Kamodas. Purple Zerg spawning at the top left. Kamodas won all of his, previous 2 games of his group. So let's see, will he be a winner of the group, winning all of his 3 matches? Because this is his last opponent to claim it.
I cheer for the Protoss because I'm a Protoss player, but I'm not sure if it will help him in the game.
I don't want to disappoint you, but this is the Protoss which lost the first game against Askaya Prime, who lost the previous game, but it wasn't, well, he didn't seem like weak player in any way.
Yeah.
It just Commodus is playing really well in this group stage.
Yeah, I agree.
So this Protoss will be the last stand. Yeah. Swing is pretty common for now. So this Commodus played like 2 ZVTs. We didn't see any of his ZVP games.
Yeah.
Let's see what he did. Maybe he did prepare something against this Protoss, or he will just
Is this a
go by feeling.
A cannon? Okay.
Yeah, it's just a cannon.
Yeah.
Feels pretty weird position for cannon,
Is
right?
the play? Yeah, me too. Is the placement?
It seems
I also
in front.
would say it's a bit
And
weird placement, right?
And another point is, why does he add in gateway instead of Nexus?
Yeah.
Maybe he wanted to like fake fast expansion.
Yeah.
But he did scout with the
maybe
drone.
maybe he wants to throw Zerg off and just to go out of theory and just play a game and you know.
Yeah, but it doesn't feel optimal.
Yeah.
Because the reason you build Forge first is to build Nexus as fast as possible and be safe against any Zerling's aggression. Because overpull is one of the builds where you get pull very fast, and if you don't scout that Zergling is pumping Zerglings, I mean Zerg is pumping Zerglings, then it can end pretty bad for you. Especially if you decided to skip building cannons at all.
Yeah, it's also bad enough, and even if you don't die, if there's a Zergling run by and you have to deal with the Zerglings in your base for the next 2 minutes.
But he did get 2 zealots across the map. Let's see. Yeah, he's making Zerg build Zerglings instead of drones, so it's kind of win. But I mean, with this much delayed Nexus, yeah, he's gonna fall behind anyway.
Yeah.
And now he has to be, yeah, very careful, because Zerg is getting a Zergling speed upgrade, and those 7 Zerglings will, yeah, they can run across this gap.
Yeah.
And he won't do that. He was afraid of that single cannon. Can you imagine how much damage he could do at the main if like 5 or 4 Zerglings did run by?
Yeah. Probably a lot, yeah, but to be fair, it also needs lots of APM.
Yeah.
To manage both the Zerglings and your base progress. Yeah.
It's very easy to forget about the macroing aspect of the game when you are running Zerglings at the main of Protoss.
Yeah.
Pretty early upgrade, and there is no evolution chamber for Zerg this game, unlike we saw with the first group. matches where Zerg was ahead, the armor upgrades ahead of Protoss. This game is gonna
I
be
remember this
other way
game.
around. Yeah.
It was very striking, even in the late stages of the game. Of that game we watched. I think it was the first game we watched. Yeah. The upgrade difference.
Chamber yet at the third base. He's gonna have 7 hatcheries in total, and he doesn't have Hydralisk upgrade yet. Now he's doing it. And let's see, Citadel of Adun is not finished yet, so it's gonna be pretty late for the like mass zealots attack.
Yeah, for the zealot legs. Yeah.
Okay, that Corsair didn't do much.
Yeah.
And I feel he has another pair of Scourge somewhere, right here.
Yeah.
And right here.
So
he's pretty prepared.
Yeah, Zerg is deflecting the attacks very good. Yeah.
Zealots are trying to move out slightly. There are already 7 zealots, and leg speed upgrade will be finished soon. Then, how will Zerg defend it? He has a single sunken here. And
Yeah,
here.
but the base setup or this SimCity of Zerg, it looks at least like well prepared. I'm not sure about.
Yeah, it's Chevsky's. Very good SimCity. And those larvae are the left, so he can build eggs.
Right.
And block the entrance. But he's not doing it yet. Zealot speed's just now finished, and I feel like it's enough.
Okay.
Yeah, those zealots didn't do anything.
Yeah.
So many hydraulics. And they're moving across the map. Protoss doesn't have time to build expansion here, because it's gonna be denied.
Yeah, Protoss didn't much damage, that's a huge problem.
Yeah, he did lose the Corsair and then those zealots. He's struggling to do anything at this game. Very well played by Kamadas.
Yeah. I'm so sad. I'm also a Protoss player. I'm.
Don't worry. He will have a chance against another player.
My heart is bleeding.
Yeah. I'm neutral at this time because there are no Terrans. But anyway, Kamadas does seem like a superior player. Yeah. Thirst Lord tried to do something, but he didn't succeed, and now he's trying to somehow, maybe get some units and then try to move out to take the third.
Yeah. Yeah.
Zerg is
the question is if Zerg gets lurkers in time before the move out, then there's the next problem for Protoss. Yeah, if he doesn't have the observers, yeah, it could happen. Yeah, that he gets lurkers in time. He will get lurkers in time. Yeah,
but he's getting a Dragon range upgrade. So, and observatory
already. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Robo is finished, but there's no observatory yet.
Yeah.
So he's
I feel like.
Yeah.
Maybe if he could sneak out 3 zealots or something in this path to the south and try to distract some Zerg units away.
With 3 zealots?
With 3 zealots to try to distract the Zerg because well, the contain is well pretty pretty strong.
Yeah, it's hard to deal with, especially if you don't
Yeah.
have observers, but he has dragoons.
Yeah.
So at least that he has. Observatory is finished, and now he will have a way to deal with the lurkers. And Zerg is expanding behind all of this. Maybe he should have immediately taken the double gas expansion here. I feel like, oh, what happened with those high
Yeah, the
Templars?
Templar was dancing in circles pretty before
Yeah,
he died.
he was looking to store somewhere, but then retreat, but he didn't do anything. Very nice spread of lurkers here.
Yeah,
I like it very much. It's like
he has probably arranged it in a way that if a storm hits a lurker, it always hits only one lurker, never two or something.
yeah, 2 at most. Let's see if Zerg tries to snipe the observer. He got Scourge.
Yeah, the observer is very.
Oh,
I
what is
think
he doing? Oh, maybe lurkers were too spread out. You know?
Yeah. It was.
Okay, all of the zealots are gone. Now he's attacking. Oh,
Yeah.
can you imagine
Oh,
the
this is a
storm
good
here?
storm! Wow.
Yeah, bad engagement by Zerg, but there's... Oh, he has another storm. And
Oh wow, the storms are really good.
yeah, that's what Protoss can do if you like mass Hydra at one place. It's disgusting. But I mean, props to Protoss player to doing something against this army.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a whiff, but anyway, he managed to survive this. Good
Yeah, I
for
didn't
him.
think, or I didn't expect that. So I thought.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
gonna die
it
for
would.
sure, right?
Yeah, I thought it would end right away, but I didn't know. I didn't expect that he would survive. But it's cool. So his storms were pretty good. Did a pretty good job.
Yeah, but that now he doesn't have storm. I mean, only one left, and he's moving out without waiting for it, losing all of his dragoons. He's banking a lot of minerals actually. He could have made more zealots at this point of time. Okay, now Zerg contain is thinning. And he doesn't establish this base yet. He has 31 drones, which is fine. I mean, Protoss still haven't managed to get third base. He will be mined out soon.
That's something that confuses me about Zerg. So how many? It's to me, it's obvious that he has like less drones than probes because well, the Nexus always pumps drones like probes. But how many drones should he have now? I have no idea to tell. What is a good amount of drones now to have?
I don't know that either. Usually, as I saw, there's this amount, about 40 drones, always.
Okay.
Only if Zerg is very ahead and has a lot of base there, then there are more like 50 or 60. But maybe someone in the chat knows better theory of the ZVP, or even any Zerg against any Zerg matchup.
Yeah, probably.
But can you imagine if Zerg just pumped drones from all of this hatchery once, and then what economy would have he had? Then he,
Oh yeah.
yeah, he could have built like another 5 hatcheries.
Hmm.
Okay, now
He has.
engagement is happening. He's trying to
Okay,
snipe
okay.
the High Templars.
That didn't go that well.
He almost sniped one, and there's only one storm left, but he decided to retreat because he doesn't have any Hydra left here. But
Yeah.
he's rallying those over here.
Oh, yeah. Protoss has a Reaver.
Yeah, but I mean,
That's interesting.
this is so slow unit, so if right now those Hydra decides to snipe the
They can
river,
jump on the
they will
Reaver, right?
succeed. Oh, nice micro berserk. He just
Yeah.
retreated, and that was the last storm Protoss had. Now he need to recharge the energy.
Yeah.
Is another river making? No, not yet. Okay, he will snipe the river. I think so, right? No,
Wow,
he just.
the Reaver survives. That's it's like
Yeah, he wasn't attacking it. That was a slight mistake. But
it's like two
he's.
schools of thought, like micro versus macro. The Zerg has four bases, and Protoss has like master micro, like not losing a single Reaver or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's lacking at the macro. As you can see, he's banking a lot of minerals.
Yeah.
If all of those minerals were units, then he would have expanded already.
Oh no, the Reaver is dying.
But I feel like he did enough damage to Protoss to break the contain. There's only one lurker left.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But he has to be fast now because else the contain will be re-established and.
If Protoss decides to move out, I think he can do it. There is very small amount of hydrals here, and he has like 3 or 4 storms already.
Yeah. But the reinforcements are probably too much.
What is upgrade situation? 2-1 for Zerg and 3-1
Wow,
upgrades
okay,
for Protoss.
It's a nice observer snipe.
Does he have another one? Doesn't seem like it. And he's mined
There
out.
it is. Yeah.
Which is unfortunate. He should leave some amount of minerals to rebuild the nexus somewhere. He should move out immediately. He doesn't need to wait this long, because Zerg is mining everywhere and he doesn't mine at all. He has enough army to break
he
this.
waits,
There's no reason to wait this long, actually. He's just waiting to die? Or maybe this replay is broken, I don't know. Okay, now he moves somewhere. What is he doing? He's trying to go around his army to attack the main, maybe? But he just... What is happening here?
Yeah.
What's going on?
I don't know. My games look always like this, so it can happen to me any day that I move my army and one half is engaging, the other one is not. So
it feels like the replay got broken or something.
Okay, I don't know.
That was very weird. Okay, I will be in a minute. Okay, sorry, I'm back.
Yeah, so let's see what the next game will look like. It's a Terran versus Terran. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be another turn versus turn against two turns that we already saw playing against. They were both losing. Okay, let me switch the overlay. So it's gonna be Eskaya Prime spawning at the top right against which one was it? It was Clorox spawning at the bottom left. Okay, so you were saying?
Nothing. Just I wonder what strategies they're going to choose this game. So last game we had two Port Grave versus heavy vultures, and yeah.
Yeah, that was weird. Because it felt like
You said two starports should have won. I wonder. It was not normal that the depot of the wall broke in the last TVT we watched, right? So the vultures should not have been able to do that, right?
yeah,
Probably.
exactly. Because the starport, like the queen at that game, right? She should have built something from the factories to defend against ground units, like Vulture at that game. There was a siege tank, as you were saying, but it wasn't enough. Yeah, because it was too late. Okay, so Skya Prime did win against Protoss, I mean Thirsty Lord, was it? But
Chloros or
no, Skya Prime did win one game, and Clorox played against the Zerg player, which was Kamodas, and he did lose, as did Skya Prime. So it's gonna be this game, and another game will be last for today. Okay, they both scouting, and Clorox is trying to deny the scout, but he didn't succeed because SCV is pretty hard to block ramp with, and he does see that.
Do you know about? I have a question about the ramps, and are they different in their behavior of blocking, or if you have, for example, I don't know, a ramp from?
No, all of the workers are the same in this particular.
Yeah, but there are these ramps that are in another direction, like not from top left to bottom right, but from, I don't know, top right. I can't say. Yeah, I just wonder if
all of the ramps are the same, right? Like this way, or
if they
this way.
if they behave the same way. If you place a unit, or for example a goon in the center of a ramp, and would one ramp let a worker through, or would the other ramp be a bit tighter and not let it through?
Well, I feel like they are the same at this case. Okay, Vulture here, and there's already two factories here. He was mining with 3 workers all of this time, while Sky Prime was mining only with 1 at some point, and now he's adding another factory. But he does have bunker here with 3 marines. He's researching Vulture speed. It's gonna be very dangerous now for Sky Prime because he is expanding and he doesn't have any factory units pumping from factories, and he's researching the Vulture mine. Ouch. Those
Okay.
2 factories pumping vultures will gonna punish this. I feel like. If on
Okay.
the only way is probably to block these entrance.
Yeah. But you first have to know that this attack is coming. Yeah.
Yeah, and he didn't scout. Oh, and those are even fast vulture now.
Yeah. So it depends on his reactions or reflexes now. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's gonna be very hard anyway.
Yeah.
But they're not doing anything yet. Okay, now he scouted the bunker and trying to run by. He sniped the SCV and now there's a
I
gap.
think he did I think he did a good job. But yeah, it's still many vultures run by.
He's losing a lot of SCVs now.
Yeah.
And the vultures
But
are still in the base.
but in my head it looked worse. Like, yeah.
He's lost like 7 to 8, 7 to 10 maybe ACVs.
So many. Okay,
Yeah,
that's a lot. Okay.
because he
All right.
had
Yeah, I
like
can see the worker coming
25
in.
ACVs
Yeah.
and he was left with 17. Some maybe
Okay.
some did pump out.
Yep.
Whew, yeah, that was very scary. Of course he managed to defend it, but the damage has been done. But now Sky Prime has expansion, which is nice.
And
He's pumping SCVs from 2 of command centers.
yeah, if he doesn't if he's not getting run by again by these 2 vultures or by another vulture attack, maybe he can stabilize and or maybe he can get an advantage of his faster expansion. Yeah.
Yeah, he should. But I mean, there's still equal amount of workers for both players anyway. So the mining efficiency probably is the same. Is yeah. So it wouldn't make any difference probably. But look at the supply count. All of those vultures that has been like harassing, they're all dead now.
Yeah,
Living.
the supply difference is big. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, no vultures anymore for Kalarox. Does he have upgrade? No, not yet. But he does have 2 siege tanks, which you can tell for Sky Prime. And Simon hasn't done yet. Yeah, he's blocking the entrance so that vultures wouldn't run by.
Yeah.
Very scary. Does he have starport? Not yet.
Yeah. Now.
But he does.
Now. Okay.
You were saying?
But now white can just get an expansion, right? So because but yellows is in a like bit contained with these mines and
yeah, he's scanning the map to see what's happening. He has some vision here, so he would know if Sky Prime will expand behind all of this map control he has.
will he see the dropship? He can't see the dropship
Yeah,
with the mine.
it was here. But let's see, will he respond somehow to this? And what is in the dropship? It's a single. He will drop those 2 vultures together with the siege tank. Is there another dropship? Yeah, I like that style in TVT actually. I do it every time lately. Another dropship is empty. Dropship is going here. What's happening? Is this fake dropship?
Yeah. A fake dropship. Okay, that's an interesting idea.
Oh, nice spot for a drop. It's gonna be
Oh,
very hard
yeah.
to deal with it. Oh no, those siege tanks are here. They're gonna one-shot this tank.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it with the drop. Will he drop in at the head? Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, he can just repair it. Who's scanning? Not he? Huh?
Yeah, but the buildings they remain, so another drop there might be difficult to defend. Yeah.
Yeah, but now he can't get in their
Yeah.
turrets.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, both of the players should focus on expanding this game. I mean,
Yeah, they're probably not going to kill each other right now. With
they're not even splitting the map and contain each other.
oh, that's a lot of tanks.
Yeah, even more than Clorox has.
Yeah.
He was pumping tanks all game, and he's decided to drop. How many tanks are there? There are 3 tanks, 3 Goliaths, and 2 Vultures. What will he do with that? Okay, this turn Sky Prime decides to expand over here, probably.
Yeah.
Just checking if there are any units here. Factory count. Oh, he's
4 factories.
adding another 4 factories. And Sky Prime already has 4 of those and adding another one.
I think it would be funny if they did like a base trade. So, for example, white is starting to move to the south. At the same time, yellow is getting his dropships ready for a main base drop. And then they just doing a base trade and see who's faster.
Yeah, it's not Protoss versus Protoss. It's not gonna happen. They will just sit at their bases and do their stuff. Okay. He's trying to expand, but there is a minefield over here. Someone's scouting. No. Can't tell which player is scanning.
I have a question about TBT. How many, if you had to say, how many percent of the games do you think do end in battle cruiser battles, like that you go up to battle cruisers? Do you think is it more than is it more than 75% or less?
You see, it depends on the game length. If the game is very long, like the map is split at the half, and it's 4-player map, for example, like Shakura's Temple, for example, right? So it's gonna be 8 bases for each player, and then there's a lot of resources which you got nowhere to spend. Like,
so this increases the probability.
Yeah,
right?
their battle cruisers, raids, Valkyries at some point, maybe. So it's a different game. But this game is pretty weird as well, because
he's attacking his tank.
Wow.
But he stopped in time, so he's very sharp eyes or very good reflexes and saved the tank.
Is this another corrupted replay? Like the last one?
I don't know. I thought it only happens to, like, if you watch a replay from version, I don't know, 1.00 or I don't know.
No, it's just sometimes it happens anyway.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah, didn't happen to me once, but I'm still waiting. It's very weird looking, this kind of TVT where you got all of your army at one place, like running across the map, uncontested, you know?
Yeah, but I saw it once. I think these vultures they can eat some, or they can eat some tank shots of the opponent,
Hmm.
and this way they can break sometimes a siege line or something.
Yeah, but there are nowhere to break. True.
Yeah.
Whole map
Yeah.
is empty.
I was just thinking, well, but these dropships, so I have the feeling something's going to happen soon. Oh my God, he's
There's
dropping the
nothing
babies.
here.
That's strong. Yeah, that's the
Wow,
army's out of position a bit. Yeah,
completely empty base. Maybe it's gonna be, as you
it's
said, the
it's
base
the
trade.
base trades in this scenario. I knew it. No, just
Yeah,
kidding. I didn't.
nice call. Nice call. Oh, just behind the factories where the units will pump out. Oh, this siege tank can kill everything.
Yeah, kind of. But
Uh,
how does I bet these are many siege tanks. How does Yellow deal with that? He can't, right?
yeah, he need to return some army maybe, but he decides to go all the
Oh, maybe
way.
he can. It depends on these two tanks. If they can live,
Yeah, he
they
shoots
are very
siege at the
important.
main. He will win, I feel like. Because
Yeah,
it's gonna be no unit
these three
from...
tanks up on top or on that plateau together with the SCVs are difficult to attack, I think. But he lost another two tanks, but the SCVs are gone. So now it's another.
Okay, now he's in similar situation where he has sieged near the factories.
Yeah.
Oh, but he lost all of
Wow,
those siege tank at the top.
the SCVs did did some work here. Yeah.
Were those SCV? I felt like it was Goliath that was
It
walking.
was a Goliath. I thought I just saw I don't know, three explosions or something.
Yeah.
I just assumed that it was a SCV melee damage. Yeah.
Did you know it's gonna be
No, I didn't.
base trade?
I didn't know that it was base trade. I also didn't. Well, also I couldn't know it. Like the replays were not available. For
Yeah.
example, for preseason, there was this Google Drive where you could watch some of the replays, I think, of other groups as well. But yeah,
Oh, those siege tanks weren't sieged. Come on. You should
yeah,
defend it, man. Okay, there is somehow not a lot of units left here. But there are no factories left.
a 12 is defended very well, I think.
And he's not repositioning those factories.
Yeah, but yellow, there's yellow defended more buildings. His main, like white was really the white main was really like destroyed everything. That I have no idea how it will go.
Actually, yellow turn has +2 upgrades, so he will two-shot siege tank of the opponent.
What are the upgrades for white?
Only 1-1.
Ah, okay.
And he doesn't have
Did
researching
he
yet.
lose the? Did
Probably,
he lose
yeah. It doesn't seem
the
like it.
thing, the scientific facility or something?
Oh, you're right. It was here. He didn't lift it.
What is the drop? How good is it?
It's fine. Oh, Though that siege tank,
wow.
will it? Yeah, it will barely
Okay,
defend.
he defends.
What?
He left.
Ah, yeah, because he doesn't. What?
I'm not sure.
Well, yeah, he
Maybe.
doesn't have anything left. He doesn't have any factory.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he has no factories. That's true. Yeah. No, the game
But
was so wild.
this
Uh,
Terran also doesn't have any. Sky Prime actually have more gas, so he could build factories here. And he was
yeah,
expanding at the corner, so it wasn't this bad. But anyway, congratulations to the Clorox.
yeah. It was very chaotic at some point. Also very hard to follow, even as an observer, because yeah, so much action going on.
Yeah, that base trade was crazy.
Hmm.
Never seen that before. All of the Skya Prime's units were across the map while drop was happening at the main. Incredible. Usually when something like this happened, like you should return or you have dropships to defend it, but not this time.
Hmm.
And with all of those dropships, he didn't have enough army to defend his main as well. So
Yeah.
Skya Prime army just stomped him to the main. Okay, we're gonna watch another game, which is gonna be a last one for
Okay.
today, and um, yeah, it's gonna be between Clorox and Thirst It's gonna be
TVP. Okay.
TVP. So as I said, Thirst didn't win any game yet,
Mm-hmm.
and he can take this one maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Everything
But
is
I think
possible.
we saw a good range of matchups today, so I'm quite happy about that. So
Yeah, it was kind of my decision. I requested to those the groups to be casted like Terran heavy. So as you can see,
okay.
there are always two Terrans at the group, and
I didn't know that. So
yeah,
but I thought it wasn't. It wasn't. It didn't felt like it was. It didn't felt like there was. It didn't felt like Terran heavy. I'd said. Oh.
yeah, because there are only 4 players at the groups,
Yeah.
so there is only one TVT possible, right?
Hmm.
And almost every game was a Terran against some race, right?
Okay. Yeah.
We
I
saw
mean,
only 2 ZVPs.
it could be, could be uh, like boring to cast four times the same matchup in a row. Maybe uh, 4 times. I don't know. Uh,
Yeah,
a
it
mirror
would have been
matchup
boring
in a row.
for example, 6 ZVZs, right?
Yes, something like that. Yeah, that could be tough. Like on the
I
also on the commentators because they
Yeah,
obviously.
I'd rather commentate like 6 TVTs in a row. That would have been fun.
Yeah,
They tend to be very long, so it would have been
that's
maybe
also
4 hours only for one group.
yeah, yeah. You really need the stamina to do that. Like a full Terran group to cast all of the TBTs. Because it's true, right? Statistically, Terran versus Terran is the longest matchup, right?
Yeah.
In time, yeah.
Okay, so at this game what is happening. As we
At this
saw, the
game was happening,
Protoss did again stole the gas, but yeah, the reaction of the Terran is adequate. Free SCV is killing it, and okay, one zone is gone across the map. It's gonna be very scary. How he will defend? Oh, he is prepared, but there is command center building at the bottom of the ramp. So
yeah,
this
but
SCV will be dead probably. He's trying
yeah,
to
but
get
he
up.
looks very, very prepared.
Yeah, free Marines will deal with it easily. Yeah, very easy.
Wow, that was.
Yeah, that Zala didn't do anything, which I'm happy about. Okay, not to be biased, but
Yeah, I'm a bit sad, but it's because I play Protoss, of course. Yeah.
and yeah, Protoss decided just to put the expansion and then the gateway, and he's building another Zealot? No, it's Dragoon. And the range is researching just now, which is probably standard.
Yeah.
So let's see, will there be place to put the barracks down to block the run by?
Yeah.
Yeah, seems
I
like
wonder.
ideal place for the bunker.
Yeah. I wonder if the Protoss will go Riva or will just go Observer. Oh, he will go Dark Templar. Okay, so I
Oh,
was all wrong.
interesting. First time we see something like that happen. And maybe this time the turn player will build an engineering base or academy. It's academy, okay.
Okay.
And maybe mines will be in time. Let's see.
I don't know.
Maybe it's gonna be just Zealot speed. Oh, because I don't see Templar archives yet.
Zealot speed, yeah.
Oh, he's denying the scout. And
Good.
now Templar archives. Okay. Should Terran suspect something? Okay, he's got engineering
Terran.
bay going down.
Terran, I think, suspects something or knows that he
Yeah,
has to be safe or
of course.
secure.
Of course, why not? Yeah. That's the worst way to lose when there's high Templar because you just was so greedy that didn't build engineering bay. Okay, anti-Dire Templar turret is ready, and he is ordering those, right? But he should see the turret, right? Oh yeah, wrong player. Yeah, he sees the turret.
Yeah, okay, now he sees it.
So,
but he can do it in a way that he moves the goons forward a bit. The goons catch some fire, and then he just runs with the DTs and hopes for to get into the main base.
Maybe, but it's gonna be pretty late.
Yeah.
Because siege tank is out, and siege mode will be soon, so the tanks will be at the top. He will just lose a lot to the tanks because there should be scans available, so those DT will do nothing in anyway. Even if those DT somehow will appear at the main of the turn, he will clean those easily. And that's exactly what he's trying to do. Okay, nice.
Very nice defenders, yeah.
Nice hodder from Jaren.
Oh, the one tank is very red, yeah, so it was dangerous, but he defended well, yeah.
It's fun. It's funny how you're calling every move of the players.
It was coincidence. For example, I was wrong about the DT. I said he will go Reaver, but then he just built a Citadel. So just luck.
Still pretty impressive. You have some prophecy skill.
I wish. I wish I had.
Okay, I feel, yeah, it's the same turn that was building a lot of factories in every game at the same time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, even against Zerg player, he built 3 factories at the same time. So he
But
likes
I can
aggressive builds.
understand. So, for example, if I would start to play Terra, I think I would also play Goliaths versus Zerg, because I think uh, why why building Marines if I can always build factory units?
Yeah, it's
If
easier to have the same army composition in against every race, right?
yeah, so that's at least what I think. So I have no idea how
Yeah,
it would.
I think the same way, but Marines and medics are just very strong against, and they are very cheap and mobile,
Yeah,
and they're very great at mid game, right? They control base, and Zer can do anything before he has defilers. They
yeah,
really struggle against her. They should play defensive, like creep to the fort gas, but then when defiler is out, then there's easy game for Zerg. But then you can switch to the
yeah.
mech, and it will be the same composition then. Okay, but this is TVP, and the Terran is building 6 factories, and he
Yeah.
doesn't have even a third base, so he will push the Protoss away from the map.
But now I'm getting more worried. Do we have a corrupted replay?
Because of those probes.
Yeah,
Maybe all of the replays were corrupted.
because this is the first thing I always notice when I watch a corrupted replay, that the workers like
Yeah,
don't
start
go to
to.
work. But on the other hand, I think the Terran workers are still working, so maybe it's just Protoss.
Oh man.
Or is it the same for Terran?
No, it's usually just one player.
Ah, okay.
Oh
I didn't
no,
know.
now they're send it to work. Maybe he was just
Okay.
hotkey the Nexus and producing probes all the time, no?
Yeah.
And now he's transferring the probes. No, it's fine. But now the Terran has a very strong army. Feels like
Yeah.
8 siege tank and 2
And
factories producing them.
the Protoss
Protoss
he
still doesn't
probably,
control the move out,
yeah, he doesn't see the move out. Yeah.
but he sees the Nexus. Very nice mine placement, actually. It's probably even better than placing it at the Nexus place. Now you see that there
Yeah,
are
I
no
agree. It's
cannons.
because Protoss will feel safe, right? And but they're not. It's kind of cool, yeah. Now that you mention it.
Look at the pylon wall here.
Yeah.
Corrupted replay, probably.
Here come the
Whoa,
Zavas.
those zealots died too fast. Those dragoons weren't even close to
Yeah.
reinforce. Maybe he should I don't know, like catch the reinforcement.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that
but
should work.
maybe to sacrifice the expansion and just.
Well, he had no way to defend it anyway.
Yeah.
Without those zealots, but now he has Arbiter tech. Somehow I missed that. And the recall is on the way.
Also, he has enough gates, does he?
9 gateways.
So.
Yeah, those pylons are nicely placed for turns. Attack.
Yeah.
Will Terran expand sometime?
This is cool that he blocks the third expansion. Also, it might take Terran a while to. No, he figures it out.
He knows.
He knows. Okay. Because I thought, isn't it like if Dark Templars kill probes or drones, you don't get
alert,
a ping or a message from the game. But I thought when maybe because the SCV was at low health, maybe if it is one shot, Terran doesn't get a message.
Yeah.
So he doesn't know, so something like that.
No, he knows.
Okay.
Well, yeah, he cleans this up easily because vultures weren't in place. They some where they retreated. Okay. But Arbiter is very strong. Permanent invisibility for all of the units. Invisibility equals invulnerability, right? Okay, he will secure this position and will probably expand, but Terran only now building his third command center.
Yeah,
very late.
The DT did a good job to delay it a little. It was good.
And Terran is way ahead by upgrades. 2-1 is very good. And he will be 3-1, 3-2 soon. Probably as soon as he will be maxed out.
Yeah, this is difficult. Somehow Protoss has to slow down a push if it comes, but also cannot engage in a full fight with Terran in this stage of the game. That's always I lose so often. You have no idea.
Do you do recalls against Terran?
It has been a while since I did a recall. I do play arbiters, but at the moment I try to find a good spot on the map, like open field, and to attack from 2 sides or 3 sides with all my units, including an arbiter, and cast a good stasis and pray to God that everything will be all right.
Once again, Protoss didn't see Terran moving out, so Terran. Oh, nice status. 5 tanks, no EMP, and there's gonna be another status.
This is good.
Yeah, Protoss is winning this.
Yeah,
it's pretty small army for Terran. Where is his army?
Yeah, he loses lots of tanks. This changes a lot, right? So Protoss now can sit and expand a bit, right? Kind of. And wait until
Protoss should not worry right now. Because he is
long...
almost maxed out.
Yeah.
Against Terran, who has only 120 supply. Somehow he didn't fight well. He tries to make most of what he had here. All the units are dead. Oh, nice mine.
At least Terran has a fourth base, yeah, so that's...
Yeah, Chern is expanding like crazy. He is equal bases with Protoss right now. So he should add maybe more factories and then wait for him to be maxed out and then push out. Because Protoss is doing nothing at the moment. He's just sitting at the middle of the map. When Protoss will counter-attack, then it will be scary for Terran. But he's bleeding a lot of units. Oh, now it's CMP? No, didn't hit any Arbiter, only this one? Because they don't have enough energy. Terran is too far ahead.
But
And there's no
but
siege tanks here anywhere.
Okay. But can Protoss really kill Terran right
course.
now? Because... Okay. I thought... I always thought maybe Protoss should now just try to take as many expansions as possible, and yeah.
Yeah, but at
Just
this game
wait
Terran
for...
just lost all of his tanks.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have enough to kill all of those Dragoons and Zealots.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, that single siege tank
maybe
at the top dealing a lot of damage.
Yep. Maybe you should retreat his goons now, yeah.
Yeah, now it's enough. Oh my. And Terran is on 4 bases. Imagine if he did attack here instead of the natural. It would have been a completely different game from now on. He doesn't probably even know about this base, which is completely undefended.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's killing everything Protoss has. But there is still a reinforcement coming in. Or command control group.
I don't know about this. I think Protoss should stop at the moment and regroup or something like.
No, he's doing fine. He just stasised half of the tanks.
Yeah.
Two
Okay,
tanks
now,
are not enough.
Now it's okay. I was wrong. Yeah. I thought these tanks on top of the ramp will just clean up everything and...
But now there are even more siege tanks. So when those 4 will be unstasised, it's gonna be pretty huge army for Terran.
Yeah.
Those 2 bases are doing a job. Look at that.
Yeah.
Terran doesn't even have time to build another factories. So much going on everywhere on the map. Interesting that he doesn't even have to defend his base for a moment. Yeah, you could call it like that. But Protoss does have ninja base as well, if you can call it, instead of anyway.
Yeah.
So Terran managed to defend everything, and now he's having pretty respectable force of siege tanks and vultures.
Yeah, it's Protoss has to be careful, or it happens now, but maybe it's a bit late. Yeah. Protoss
does expand, and he's building cannons just to scare off this SCV here. It's one of the uncontested bases in this map. Oh, nice EMP, hitting both arbiters.
What a poor arbiters and poor Protosses, no shield.
Now there is no way for Terran to hurry. He has 2.5 mining bases, so he can max out of those bases and then move out and kill everything Protoss has. Protoss actually has free upgrades.
Yeah, Protoss should definitely not attack the Terran base, but he has to wait until Terran moves out. So, for example, he shouldn't be able to, I would say.
To you. He decided just to do opposite of what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So I would say Protoss should wait until Terran moves out to catch him in the middle or to fight in the middle somewhere where's more something like that, or open field or something, but not in the narrow entrance of the base.
Yeah, when Terran is sieged, and now he's moving out with those siege tanks. He probably wanted to exchange his army to the Terran army because he felt like he's ahead economically, but it's not the case because Terran has this 12 o'clock base, which gives him enough to reproduce.
Yeah, it's looking.
Will he send
Otherwise,
those
Terran
vultures
movement.
here? I'm wondering.
I
He
write
probably
this.
should
He got
know.
killed, so of course he knows. Yeah, of course. Yeah, now Terran gets some space, and that's a problem probably. And if the tanks don't die or don't get stasis,
Protoss should have
this
seen because of that observer that Terran is moving now, but he doesn't respond like at all. And there's a lot of probes that we should have been mining here. But anyway, recall.
Yeah, with so many things to do in StarCraft, it's unbelievable. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what making this game fun. After a while, like after 20 minutes of the game, you're feeling so tired and
Yeah.
you're struggling to even produce army.
Yeah.
Wow, juke the EMP.
No, I forgot what I wanted to say. Yeah.
You were saying about how much you should do in StarCraft. No?
All right. Yeah. Yeah, I feel the same. So sometimes the longer the game go, it's sometimes even hard to think straight. Like you just want the game to stop because it's so stressful, and you get impatient, and that's when you slip and just send units in a well-defended base or something. Yeah.
Right. So he's sending arbiters all over the place. Like there's 2 here, 1 here, and all of those have enough energy to recall. But he could just run in without recall. Oh, that was a lot of SCV kills.
Yeah, but it will be cleaned up, and then although this the army in front of the base is not bad, but well, the economic advantage of Terran is too
nice
big, I
mine.
think.
Sorry.
No problem.
That was huge mine, killing all of the vultures here.
Or maybe he does another recall to the main now that he's in position with the arbiters, but probably he has not enough energy, right, to do that.
No, he has 2 arbiters here
He
with
has
full
2
energy.
arbiters here even. Okay, so.
But yeah, he doesn't have any mining base.
And the supply, if we compare supplies, it looks not good. Yeah.
Yeah, Terran is way ahead in supply, so this game is gonna end soon.
Yeah.
Just when the Protoss loses all of his army.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, very unfortunate for Protoss. Decided to attack the Terran natural. He almost succeeded, but then he continued to do that instead of attacking this base.
he had really good stasis there, but yeah, as you say, it was just not enough. Yeah.
Yeah, almost did that. But Terran
So,
was way ahead.
was this the last game of the group, or is there another game?
No, it was 6th game of the group, and this was the
Okay.
last one. So it's gonna be all for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me, Beno.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for watching, and also for casting. And yeah, the games were very interesting.
Yeah, they are
I
always
learned
interesting.
a lot. I think. So just by watching the games, I think I learned a lot. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, join in
So
maybe sometime uh, later. Okay, thank you guys.
yeah.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.